So, our greatest third string quarterback got drafted. Rockey Lombardi, still the greatest name of any NFL player. He got drafted to the UFL. Shout out to the Michigan Panthers, who went ahead and drafted him in the 5th round. Our 5th pick of the 2024 UFL college draft is Rockey Lombardi. So I thought it was 5th round, 5th pick. Now, what does this mean for us? Can he still make our roster? Yes. What's going to happen is he's going to compete for the 3rd quarterback spot between him and Logan Woodside. And pretty much what will happen is if, for example, one of them do make the roster and we carry 3 quarterbacks, then he'll just stay in the NFL and he'll stay on the Cincinnati Bengals and play on their roster for this upcoming season as the 3rd quarterback. But most likely, because we have Jake Browning and we feel very confident in Jake Browning as a backup, most likely he'll just end up leaving us and going to the UFL, which will also go ahead and most likely put Logan Woodside as the guaranteed practice squad quarterback. Because we like to have at least one quarterback on the practice squad. So he will most likely be the practice squad quarterback. And with this opportunity for Rockey Lombardi, which again, just absolute beautiful name, best name I've ever heard from an NFL player, he will go to the UFL. So my guess is there's almost a 0% chance he does not go to the UFL. And I'm sorry that he stays in the NFL and is on the practice squad of the Bengals. Because even though he might get paid more money, I believe, being on the practice squad for the Bengals rather than being in the UFL, he's going to be a starter. And he's going to actually go out there and participate and be able to play and win games and look good. And who knows, maybe eventually get a chance in the NFL again with a different team. But at this moment in time, because they drafted him, yeah, he most certainly is going to probably end up going to the UFL. I mean, again, it's really opportunity at this point. I think even money-wise, money doesn't really matter if you aren't getting the opportunities to start or to play, and he's not going to get any of that with the Bengals. Unless he has, again, a really good preseason and he outcompetes Jake Browning and he ends up becoming the backup quarterback for Joe Burrow. If that's the case, then yeah, very possible, but I highly doubt it. I mean, again, never say never, but Jake Browning, he is the monster, man. Like, Jake Browning, if he did leave us this offseason, which of course he didn't, because the fact we had him under we had him under a restricted contract, he would have joined another team and potentially be a starter this upcoming season. I think Jake Browning could be a starting quarterback in the NFL. And if he would have left us this offseason and went somewhere and became a starter, then there's a good chance that, Rockey Lombardi might be our backup quarterback. But because of the fact that we have Jake Browning, this guy, Rockey Lombardi, shout out to him, he's going to go somewhere else and, join another team. So, awesome for him. I'm very excited for him. Going to be a really interesting scenario because I'm going to be watching the Michigan Panthers because I want to see this guy play. I really do. I mean, listen, I know he's not going to go out there and be Tom Brady-esque. I know he's not going to be the best quarterback ever to play. And yes, a lot of my hype for him comes because of the fact of his name. But still, I mean, come on, man. Like, how do you not? Lombardi, the Super Bowl we are chasing is called the Lombardi Trophy because of Vince Lombardi, right? Rocky Balboa, the greatest fighter ever. Like, there's no being in me. There's no being in me that does not want this man to succeed on every single level possible. Like, this is amazing. Like, everyone was so excited when Brock Purdy started taking off because he was like the Mr. Irrelevant pick, right? And in reality-wise, we all know he's just John Harbaugh reincarnated, and that's pretty much that. He's a John Harbaugh mad science experiment. This is my Brock Purdy. I think a lot of people who are Bengals fans. Also, this is our Brock Purdy, okay? Let's go, Rocky. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. Peace.